School for tonight's girls volleyball game between the homestanding Southeast Seminoles and the visiting Palmetto Tigers. I'm Stephen Oposki, and I'm joined alongside Coach Jules Watson. Jules is the junior varsity coach for Southeast. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you taking time to kind of give us your insight. So for Southeast, I know that we've got a new head coach this year in Turhan Douglas, and I know that he's really experienced. He brings a lot of college experience, playing experience. Kind of talk about what kind of influence he's had on the team this year.
He definitely brings a very positive influence, and he definitely works the girls a lot. And I feel like they've improved since last season, since he's been here.
And so on the other side, we've got Palmetto. They're coming in with a record of 2-3. They were defeated last week by Manatee, who at the time was undefeated. They played really well. They had an epic second set that went 30-28, and it was just so exciting. So hopefully we'll have a great game for you guys tonight. So our starting lineup for Southeast: Jocelyn Diaz, Paola Puente, Annabelle Kemper, Gabby Carnazan, Amari Crockett, Claudia Eratis, and Tanya Lugo. And on the other side for Palmetto, Valeria Cardenas, Kayla Entreri, Riley Anderson, Haley Layton, Taylor Dees, Alex Marshall, Avery Fayad, and Grace Phillips. So we're getting things squared away.
Palmetto has first serve.
Looks like Palmetto will start out. That's Avery Fayad, the sophomore setter. This is her first year starting as setter. They really like how she's coming along. What do you think we should look out for tonight for Southeast?
Jocelyn Diaz, middle back right now, number 4. She has a very strong serve, so I think that's going to put some pressure on Palmetto.
Okay, so here's Fayad. And we're ready to play. Fayad. Setting up the outside. Alex Marshall sends over a free ball. Again, trying the outside. Oh, second hit over. Well handled by Southeast. Now, what do we have? Double contact? Yes. So the first point goes to Palmetto. What did you see there, Coach Jules?
I think everything was well played. Everybody knew what ball to take. I just think she should have took it with her platform instead of her hands for sure.
Fayad again. Kayla Entreri sends over a free ball, and Southeast sends it right back. Setting up the middle, and that was Grace Phillips, the sophomore for the Tigers. 2-0. Fayad once again setting up to serve. Once again going to, I believe that's Crockett. Contrary, nice dig by the libero Puente. Again, going to try Entreri on the outside. Still alive. Now from the right. Good rally. Entreri once again, and it is, there's the call. It is out. So point Palmetto, make it 4-0.
I think they need to work on a little more covering. And the outside swings very deep. They need to be ready for that too.
They're going to Amari Crockett quite a bit.
Yeah. This is Amari's first year actually as a setter, and she's doing outstanding.
That was Gabby Carnazan on the attempt, but it goes into the net. And timeout. 4-0, Palmetto leads. And so if you're Southeast coach Turhan Douglas, what are you saying to your team right now?
I actually don't know. I feel like the girls are playing pretty well, actually. They just need to be ready for the unexpected.
Southeast coming into this game 0-2, I believe. And so how do you feel like that they performed in their first 2 games?
I think it was a little confusing for them. I think just the bases and rotation is kind of what affects how they play.
Kind of tell me about the experience level that you have coming back this year.
Experience level?
Yeah, it sounded like from Coach Douglas that a little inexperienced. Hopefully throughout the season they'll be able to. Oh, coming in for that second hit, and not quite. So
You talking about me as a player or as a
I'm
coach?
talking about as the team. How experienced are they this year? Southeast.
All of them are actually experienced except for number 6. She's a freshman. I don't think she's ever played before, but she made varsity this year.
Wow, that's great.
I used to play with Gabby Carnazan, the outside hitter.
That was Carnazan right
Yeah.
there. What can you tell me about her?
She's a very good player for sure. She's the one to go to for the sets. She used to be a middle last year.
And checking out is Carnazan, and this is number 8, Lejuria Thomas checking in.
This is her first year playing as well. She's improved a lot in the last couple of weeks.
And a discussion here at the scorers table. And looks like they got it sorted out, so we're ready to go. Palmetto leading 6-0. Fayad once again to serve. A little miscommunication there, and it's 7-0. Substitution number 3. This is Michaela Montow checking in. Setting up there in the back row as Fayad lines up for her next serve.
That's a nice serve. Definitely a hard ball to pass.
Fayad coming off, I believe, 4 aces in her last game against Manatee. Fayad once again short serve, and this time it goes into the net. So Southeast a side out, and we'll start off with Amaria Crockett to serve for the Seminoles. Crockett, nice jump serve, a very nice serve. Here comes, I believe that's Layton, and Haley Layton hits that out. So it's 8-2. Palmetto leads.
Amari also has a great serve. Very consistent float serve.
8-2, another nice serve. Alex Marshall handled that. And here from the back row, the libero Cardenas having a little trouble. It's 8-3. So Crockett coming in, giving Southeast a spark with some nice serves here. Very nice. Nice and low. Excellent. That's an ace for Crockett. Let's go. 8-4 is the score. And another ace for Crockett, cutting it to 8-5 now.
I think her choice of serving to that area is a very good choice.
Looks like a little adjustment here on Palmetto's side. And here comes a free ball. Little miscommunication. It hits the ceiling, and it's 8-6. So Crockett now coming up with her 6th serve and a timeout for Palmetto. So if you're Palmetto right now and you're seeing Crockett so successful on her serves, what do you do to adjust?
I would definitely stay maybe a little bit deeper and more lower for sure. Her serves are a strong float and they kind of drop. And just to hold your platform because it's coming really fast.
Palmetto, as we said earlier, coming off a 3-0 loss to Manatee. They played pretty well for the most part, and I think their top player in that game was Alex Marshall, number 10, the outside hitter. Outstanding senior, hits with a lot of power. She had 7 kills, and Fayad had 10 assists in that game. So once again, Crockett to serve, trailing 8-6. Marshall has some trouble there. See if they can get it over, and they do. On the outside, still alive.
Nice
This
set.
is Entreri. Fayad tries to sneak that over, but Southeast wasn't fooled, and an unfortunate hit there. It goes out off Lujuria Thomas, and it's 9-6, but a good run for Southeast. Here's Kayla Entreri, the sophomore outside hitter. She's a player that really jumps off the screen with her leaping ability. It's not your typical height for an outside hitter, but she can really jump.
It's always the short ones that surprise you.
All right, substitution looks like we've got, didn't quite see who came in for Southeast.
I think Annabelle, number 6, came in.
Oh. Overpass, and it goes over for a point. Unfortunate lucky break for Palmetto there as the overpass scored.
I think Southeast needs to be a little more aware of those short free balls. They kind of get confused on who's supposed to take those.
10-6 now. Entreri with her second serve. And that goes out. 10-7 now. So now we've got number 10, Gabby Carnazan, to serve.
Nice serve.
Outside to Marshall, tips it.
Ooh.
And number 13, Claudia Eradis with the attempt. Number 13 for Palmetto is Grace Phillips. She's serving now, the sophomore setter. Got the start tonight. Setting up on the outside. Number 4 was Jocelyn Diaz. Here's Marshall. Nicely handled. Here comes Marshall again,
Tip.
and she tips it, and I believe she was in the net. It was Southeast that was in the net. So it is 12-7 is our score. Substitution, we've got Guerrero coming in. Bianca Guerrero coming in, and Entreri will take a break as number 13, Grace Phillips, serves again. Oh, little trouble on that second hit, so Palmetto makes it 13-7. Phillips, short serve, and it goes over for an ace. She's doing a nice job of
They seem to be on their toes and
changing up her serves, but as you said, Palmetto wasn't quite ready for that. 14-7, Phillips once again. Oh, and that was Jocelyn Diaz. Couldn't quite get it over the net, so we have it 15-7. And substitution number 15, Alianis Baez. checking in for Diaz.
She's very good in the back row.
Phillips again. Oh, that's still alive. Good job. Fayad outside to Marshall. Fayad back sets this time to Layton. Nice job getting it over on that third hit, Marshall. And a point for Palmetto. 16-7 now.
I think there's definitely a lot of hesitation on the Southeast side.
Phillips. Maybe can't quite get that over, so 17.
The setter's back row, so I think they need to work on keeping that ball off of the net because she can't jump.
Here's Phillips. Nice dig. Sips it. Oh, almost a collision there. And Layton can't get that over, so we've got it 17-8 now. And now who do we have serving? Annabelle Kemper is the freshman, is serving for Southeast. It looks like Southeast has a lot of freshmen on this roster. And actually, it looks like that Kemper's going to come out. And we've got Layla Hines to serve, but it seems like your roster is loaded with just freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, I think we only have 2 seniors this year.
Fayad back set to
Nice tip.
Marshall. And Palmetto scores to make it 18-8.
Yeah, I think those tight balls are putting them in a lot of trouble.
Layton serving now. And that's going to be out. 18-9 is the score. Layton will take a break, and this is Emily Carter coming back in, as well as number 9, Carsey Branch. On the other side, it's number 13, Claudia Aradis, I believe.
Aradis.
Thank you. I knew I was getting it wrong. Claudia Aradis serving.
Nice serve.
Very nice serve. Here's Marshall from the behind the attack line, and it looks like it's going to be a point for Southeast. For Palmetto. Alex Marshall to serve. Just out. Jocelyn Diaz with the attempt. Good swing, just couldn't quite get it down. 20-19, Marshall serving. Out. And unless she tipped it, they're saying she did tip it. So it's a point for Palmetto. 21-19. Excuse me, 21-9 is the score. Trouble there for Intreri to make it 21-10. And so now here's Diaz for Southeast to serve. And that's a point for Southeast.
Yeah, she has a very good serve.
Diaz. Back set over to number 9 was Carsey Branch. Pushes that one over. Oh, Carter had a little trouble on the set there. So making it 21-12. Diaz serving. Carter to Intrieri. She does have a lot of power when she gets downhill.
Yeah, that ball had some meat on it.
And so the libero comes out, and this is Whitney Waldo coming in. Waldo is a senior. Had a good game against Manatee. Number 8 is Taylor Dees, and she serves. Nice kill for number 10, Gabby Carnazan. And that was her best hit of the night. Number 6, Annabelle Kemper coming in. She's just a freshman. We'll say that a lot tonight for Southeast. Very young roster. Tanya Lugo serving for Southeast. Intrieri. And Intrieri with another kill to make it 23-13. And a couple substitutions here as number 7, Haley Layton, and number 11, Avery Fayad come in. And it will be Fayad serving.
Nice pass.
Off the block, play continues. Oh, we've got player down, unfortunately, for Southeast.
I think there was a little miscommunication and she landed on somebody else.
All right, so I think we're going to take a break now. So let's queue up a couple videos to play for you, and we'll be right back.
Start a great future with the School District of Manatee County. Apply now at manateeschools.net/careers.
Before coming to Manatee Technical College, I was definitely struggling with finding a purpose in life, but after going through the PCT program, I definitely discovered that I have a passion for patient care. Coming into the healthcare field, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but everyone was very helpful. Every skill they taught me was able to be transferred over into the workforce. Turns out that the field that I'm in is in super high demand, and I actually got a job while I was still in the program during my clinicals. I'd encourage anyone who is looking for a career change to definitely start at MTC. It's definitely made a huge difference.
And welcome back to Southeast High School for our girls volleyball game between Palmetto and Southeast. And unfortunately, we had an injury to Gabby Carnazan, the senior outside hitter for Southeast. Looked to be a lower leg or maybe an ankle. I will say that she did seem to be in very good spirits. Her whole team was out there, and it did look like she wasn't she did look like she was in good spirits. I'll put it that way. So she is getting medical attention, and we absolutely wish nothing but the best for her. So it's 23-13. Palmetto leads here in the first set. And so I think what we've seen so far from both teams have had some really good serves. I think Southeast, little trouble getting set up for any kind of attacks, but for the most part, I think Palmetto has played pretty well, and I know that Southeast junior varsity coach who had been joining us, Jules Watson, seemed to think that they were playing pretty well. Now she's gone to be with Gabby, so it's just going to be me, I think, for the duration of the rest of this game. Here's Fayad setting up the middle to Waldo, and it is good. Whitney Waldo scores for Palmetto. Kind of went off the side of her hand, but it counts nonetheless. So it's 24-13, and this is set point for the Tigers. Avery Fayad trying to put this set away for the Tigers. Outside, blocked. Still alive, and it looks like a net violation and a point for Palmetto, and they win the first set 25-13. So we'll be back. We're going to take a break and be back for the second set. You're watching high school volleyball on Manatee Schools Television. Check. I'll turn the other one.
Start a great future with the School District of Manatee County. Apply now at manateeschools.net/careers.
When I drop my kids off and I see that they're on time and they've been delivered safely, it gives me a lot of personal satisfaction to have done this for the community. I would encourage anybody who is like me, retired, to look into this and consider, because it really has worked for me.
Start a great future with the School District of Manatee County. Apply now at manateeschools.net/careers.
And welcome back to Southeast High School for volleyball action, as the Palmetto Tigers have just taken the first set 25-15 against the homestanding Southeast Seminoles. So for Southeast, as we've said, they have a new head coach this year. His name is Turhan Douglas, and I think he is the man to turn things around for Southeast. His resume is about as impressive as you can get. He is the former coach of the USC Trojans. He was the men's coach for the Trojans. Since then, this was probably 15 years ago or so. Since then, he's been coaching at the college ranks. His last stop was at Santa Monica College, where he was the women's head coach. And he's also a great player in his own right, having won a national championship at Long Beach State in 1991. So this is a man who absolutely knows his volleyball. And you know, Southeast is kind of in a rebuilding mode. Struggled a little bit over the past couple seasons, but he's very optimistic. He loves this team. He loves their attitude. And you may not see the results this year, but in year 2, year 3, I really think that Turhan Douglas is going to turn things around here at Southeast. On the other side, Coach Haley Layton, excuse me, Erica Blaney, the head coach for Palmetto. Right now, the Tigers sit at 2-3. And looks like we're ready to go. We've got number 11, Amaria Crockett, serving now. Coach Douglas giving some instruction to his team before we get started. And having a conversation with the referee as well, trying to make sure that everything's squared away, and it looks like we're ready for action. Here goes Crockett to serve. Low serve and hits the net. So Palmetto takes the first point of this second set. Here's Avery Fayad, the sophomore setter. Fayad, low serve. A little trouble there. Let's see if they can get it over on this third hit. They do. Nice job. Fayad tips it. And, it's tapped right back. Fayad setting up Intreri on the outside, and Intreri puts it away for the Tigers. 2-0. Great action. Great defense for both teams on that rally.
Professional?
Fayad serving. Setting up on the outside for Southeast. Punched back over. Cardenas sets up Fayad in the back row, and it's called out. Point for Southeast. And Coach Blaney thinks that ball was tipped, but that was not the case, as the referee said it was not tipped. The serve there by Montow goes out.
No, not every time. Scores gets the serve. Whoever scores, sorry.
Serving now for Palmetto, number 1, Jasmine Navarro. Ooh, nice, clever hit there. Palmetto handles it outside to Marshall, tipped. Nice dig. Setting up Layton, and it is called out, but the referee is, I believe, going to overrule that. So Palmetto scores 4-1. Guerrero, that goes out, so it's 4-2. Number 6 now for Southeast serving, Annabelle Camper, just a freshman. And it looks like Camper's actually going to come out, and Coach Douglas will put in number 15. This is Alianis Baez to serve. That's going to be handled by Guerrero, and now to Layton on the right side. Nice dig, still alive, nice play, but she was in the net. Fayad did a nice job playing that off the net, but she was in the net as well, so it's 4-3. Palmetto leads. Baez to serve again. Looks like there might be a wet spot on the floor. Yep. Definitely don't want anyone to slip. Baez. Nice job getting it real close to that net. Here's Layton. Back set. Oh, an overpass. Still alive, and it's out. Nice defensive play by Southeast on that play, so it's 4-4. We're all tied up as Baez serves again. Nice dig. Wow, what an effort, but it goes out. That was Cardenas on that dig. Southeast has taken their first lead of the game as Baez serves. Just doing a nice job of mixing up the location of those serves as Marshall hits it into the net. 6-4 is our score. It looks like Coach Blaney wants to talk things over for Palmetto. So Palmetto won the first set 25-15. But so far, Southeast has come out and played really well. They're talking more. They're communicating better. And they're doing a nice job mixing up their serves. So we've got Alianis Baez serving again, leading 6-4. Deep serve. Layton hits it over on a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Here is Puente. Marshall sends over a free ball. Oh, in trouble there. And that'll make it 6-5. Here's Whitney Waldo, the senior middle for the Tigers. Oh, number 13. Claudia Aridis had to come in and couldn't get that third hit over, so Waldo will serve again. Second hit, and nice play by number 11, Amaria Crockett, senior setter for Southeast. Now here's Aridis to serve. Nice serve, lots of power on that one. Fayad calls for it and gives it a free ball. Outside, here's Diaz. Layton, and that goes out. So Southeast extends their lead to 8-6. Aridis serving again. Ooh, nice serve. Free ball for Palmetto. Fayad outside to Marshall and just out. 9-6, the Seminoles lead. Aridus. Overpass handled by the Seminoles. Tipped back over. Cardenas has to dig for it. Joust, and it's a point for the Tigers as Southeast was in the net. (9-8) is our score. 9-7 is our score as number 13, Grace Phillips, checks in, as well as number 8, Taylor Dees for the Tigers. And this is Grace Phillips serving. Sophomore setter. Oh, and Diaz hits the net, so it's 9-8. Phillips again. High short serve. And from the back row, unsuccessful there, and we're tied again 9-9. Phillips. Second hit over, but Marshall follows up. That was number 5, Riley Anderson. 10-9, Tigers lead. Setting up Baez, out. Number 4 for Southeast checks out, Jocelyn Diaz, who's played really well tonight. And coming in looks like number 8, Lejuria Thomas. And Thomas will get her chance here. Just gets over the net. And free ball coming in for Southeast. Thomas again. And this time it is good for Lejuria Thomas. Didn't have a lot behind it, but it was good enough to score a point, as the score is 11-10 now. Southeast having to try a couple different options at outside hitter due to an unfortunate injury to their senior outside hitter, Gabby Carnazan, earlier. We've seen Thomas and we've seen Baez play on the outside. Looks like Thomas is going to check out, and we've got number 4, Diaz, Jocelyn Diaz, coming in. Jump serve, nice one. And that was number 13, Aridus, attempting the kill, but it went into the net. So substitution, Alex Marshall going out, Canella coming in, and we've got Guerrero going out, and then Trary coming back in for the Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice serve. And that's an ace for number 4, Nikki Canella checking in. Senior defensive specialist. 13-10 is our score. Here's number 3. Nice contact there by Montow. And Trary off the block, and the point for the Tigers. Nice elevation, nice swing for Intrari. Canella will serve it again. That's out. 14-11 now is our score. Here's Tanya Lugo serving as number 6, Annabelle Kemper, comes back in for the Seminoles. Baez checks out, and it looks like we've got Layla Hines coming in. This is our first look at Layla Hines. She is a sophomore, listed as a right side hitter and setter. Hines, nice serve. Phillips sets up Intreri, and Intreri this time tips it, and it's good for a point, 15-11. Serving now is Valeria Cardenas, excellent senior libero for the Tigers. And that's an ace for Cardenas. Little miscommunication there. Looks like Coach Douglas is letting his team know what they can do differently next time. Here's Cardenas again. Oh, it goes over. Unexpectedly, number 4, she kind of shrugs her shoulders. Jocelyn Diaz, hey, it's a point. Number 4, Amari Crockett now to serve. Nice serve, jump serve, barely clears the net. Second hit, and a clever play there by number 13, Grace Phillips. We've got Fayad coming in, and number 7, Leighton, back in for the Tigers, as Fayad will go back to serve. Has to go a long way for that set and can't do it, so that'll make the score 18-13. Fayad. From the back row, the libero Puente has to play it. Fayad setting up Intreri, and that's going to go out unless it was tipped. It was not tipped, so that is a point for Southeast. 18-13 is our score. Southeast has hung around in this set. In fact, they've led a few times after dropping the first set 25-15, but they've made some adjustments and have done a nice job here in the second set. Number 3, Michaela Montal, and that's going to be short. 19-13. Alex Marshall coming back in for the Tigers as Canella will have a seat. Canella, some really nice serves while she was in, as Intreri lines up. Fayad to Marshall, off the net, and that is a good one for Palmetto. 20-13. Checking back in is Thomas for Southeast, as Intreri serves it. Here's Thomas, and Thomas goes off Marshall, and that's a point for Southeast. Really impressed with Thomas and Baez, who've come in on the outside to replace Carnazan there. And looks like we've got number 15 for Southeast, Baez. Fayad looks like double contact. No, could be a rotation issue for against Southeast. So I believe it's going to be 21-14 for Southeast. Not sure what the discussion is about. Coach Douglas having a discussion with the down ref, trying to get an explanation. But it definitely looked like a rotation or a lineup issue for Southeast that was called. So nonetheless, it's a point for Palmetto, as looks like we've got a new player in for the Tigers, number 12, Haley Foles. Senior defensive specialist will serve now. Overpass and a point for the Tigers, number 5, Riley Anderson. Nice job by her to handle that overpass. 22-14, and we've got a timeout. So we had a long break after the injury, and Southeast has done a nice job to keeping their heads in the game and not letting that affect them. They've played well this set. They're down 22-14, but they've led a couple times. Meanwhile, Palmetto, they've done a better job, I think, of setting up their outside hitters. And that has allowed them to take this 22-14 lead. Foles ready to serve. And a little miscommunication there gives Palmetto a 23-14 lead. Here's Foles. Short serve just clears the net. Still alive if they can get this over. They do. Nice defensive play there. Fayad going outside to Marshall, and Alex Marshall with a powerful kill. So the Tigers will have set point. Not on the same page there, and the Tigers take the second set, 25-14. So we will be back for our third set right after these words on Manatee Schools Television.
Before coming to Manatee Technical College, I was definitely struggling with finding a purpose in life, but after going through the PCT program, I definitely discovered that I have a passion for patient care. Coming into the healthcare field, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but everyone was very helpful. Every skill they taught me was able to be transferred over into the workforce. Turns out that the field that I'm in is in super high demand, and I actually got a job while I was still in the program during my clinicals. I'd encourage anyone who is looking for a career change to definitely start at MTC. It's definitely made a huge difference.
Now you can watch Manatee Schools Television live and on demand on our new app for Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. Roku users, to install the app, go to Search, type School District of Manatee County, and select Add Channel. Once installed, you can watch our live stream or view past school board meetings, district announcements, and other local programming on demand. Apple TV users, go to Search, type School District of Manatee County, and install the app. It's that easy. You're ready to watch our live stream and all our videos on demand. Fire TV users, go to Find, select Search, type School District of Manatee County. Go down and select the app, and click Download. Open the app to watch our live stream and on-demand videos. You can also watch live on our website. Go to mstv.us and select MSTV Watch Live. For on-demand programming, simply click MSTV Video on Demand. And we broadcast 24/7 on Spectrum Cable Channel 646 and Frontier Channel 39. Manatee Schools Television, connecting you to your school district.
And we're back at Southeast High School, where the Palmetto Tigers have taken a 2-0 lead over the homestanding Seminoles. Palmetto won the first set 25-15, and they just wrapped up the second set 25-14. So on the floor now for Palmetto, we've got Intreri, Layton, Marshall, Waldo, Fayad, and looks like Riley Anderson. And of course, Cardenas there, the libero, waiting on the side. On the other side, Crockett, Kemper, looks like Diaz, Baez, and coming in now is Montal for the Seminoles, as well as Sarah Carrillo. This is our first look at her, number 7, a freshman. And looks like we're waiting on, looks like we've got the libero out now for Southeast, number 5, Puente. And Puente handles that, but it's an overpass. Still alive. Nice job getting it over there. Fayad setting up Intreri. Nice dig. And it's a point for the Seminoles. Number 4, I believe, was the one who got that over. That's Jocelyn Diaz. Number 11 now to serve, Amari Crockett. Excellent outside hitter and setter for the Seminoles, and that's short. So we're tied at 1-1. Here's Kayla Intreri. Sophomore outside hitter. Setting up on the outside, and looks like somebody was in the net, and they're going to call it on Southeast. So the Tigers score to make it 2-1. Intreri. And not quite on the same page there, so that'll go down as an ace for Intreri. 3-1 now is our score. Short serve this time, and an overpass. Marshall to Fayad, back to Marshall, and Alex Marshall with a nice kill there. And a great set from Fayad going all the way across. Intreri once again leading 4-1. Now it's 4-2 as that serve goes out. And here's number 3, Montow. Michaela Montow serving for the Tigers, or excuse me, for the Seminoles. And that's going to go out, so it's now 5-2, Tigers lead. Riley Anderson checking in as Intreri takes a seat. This is Whitney Waldo serving for the Tigers. And free ball coming up for Palmetto. Fayad again to Marshall. And Marshall puts it down. Another kill for Alex Marshall. Marshall coming off 7 kills against the Manatee Hurricanes on a game that was broadcast here on MSTV. Waldo. And looks like that's out of play, so we're now 7-2. Palmetto leads. Baez on the outside, handled by Fayad. And now they're going to set up Marshall. Outside to Baez. Nice dig, but it goes over and the tip and tipped right back. And the point right there for Southeast as number 13, Claudia Aridis. And a couple substitutions. We've got Sarah Carrillo coming in, as well as number 5, Paula Puente. She is serving now. Oh, excuse me, that is Layla Hines serving. Hines gets it over. Fayad to the right side, this time to Layton. Nice play. And couldn't get that third hit over, so it's 9-3. Seminoles lead. Excuse me, the Tigers lead. Couple substitutions. Number 14, Carter, and looks like our first look at Carsey Branch, sophomore defensive specialist, number 9. Carter, nice deep serve. Free ball. Waldo. Phillips, and another free ball coming back for the Seminoles. Marshall. Back set. Nice back set there. Blocked nicely by number 4, Diaz. Blocked again by number 7, Carrillo, and they call a lift, and so that is a point for Southeast. Really nice play at the net for the Seminoles there. And a good job staying out of the net. 8-4 is our score as number 13, Aridis serves. I'll get that right eventually. That hit goes out by Branch, and so it's 8-5. Palmetto leads. Nice hard serve there by Aridis. And we've seen her put over some really tough, difficult serves for Southeast. That's been a real bright spot, has been the serving of Aridis. Waldo handled that serve from Aridis, and a free ball for the Seminoles coming up. Second hit over. Nicely played by Guerrero. And that attempt goes out. So the Tigers will serve as we've got number 4 and number 3. Number 4 is Nikki Canella, and number 3 is Intreri. They're coming in for Palmetto. And this is Nikki Canella serving, as Coach Douglas having a laugh with his players there as they're getting lined up. And we've got an ace there for Nikki Canella. Canella, wow, nice serve. And another ace, 2 in a row for Nikki Canella. Let's see if she can get the hat trick. Free ball. Waldo setting up the outside to Entreri. That's out. So it's 11-7. Here's number 4, Jocelyn Diaz. Just clears the net. Very nice serve for Diaz to make it 11-8. And with Diaz and Aridus serving for Southeast, they've been able to make this set competitive, only down 3. And that hits the line, and that's a point. Didn't quite see who got that, though. Apologize, folks. I believe it was number 9, Layla Hines. And she hit it right on the line. Diaz. And Treri's going to have to play that one, but wasn't much she could do with it. And it's 11-10, and Palmetto wants to talk things over. So we've seen Southeast make a bit of a run here behind some nice serves and some really nice play at the net. We have seen Palmetto bring in a lot of substitutions this set, trying to get some players some action. They've had Marshall on the bench for a while. So has Fayad. She's been on the bench for a while. Haven't seen Leighton in a bit. So some of the bench players are getting some action right now for Palmetto. Diaz serving with the Seminoles trailing 11-10. Nice jump serve. And Treri and hits the net, so we're tied 11-11. Emily Carter's in it at setter for Palmetto. I haven't called her number, but she's given Entreri a couple of sets as Diaz serves again. Outside to number 9, and looks like we've got double contact is the call. So Palmetto retakes the lead, 12-11, as number 5, Riley Anderson, will serve. Comes Baez, and that is good. Excuse me, number 9, Layla Hines scored on that one. Just over the defense and right in the corner. We're all tied up, 12-12. Southeast hanging in there, down 2-0. Number 15 checking in. That is Baez. And she will serve for Southeast. Just clears the net. Still alive. Well done by Palmetto to get that over. Nice dig by Intreri. And number 9, Hines, hits the net this time, so Palmetto takes the lead 13-12 as Layton comes back in, as well as Fayad. And this is Avery Fayad serving, who has given her outside hitters a lot of nice sets tonight. And Fayad, I think, thought that was going to go over, so she didn't play it. 13-13 now is our score. And as Amari Crockett is back to serve. A little trouble there, but it does go over. Nice, getting downhill, and it's good. Nice kill by number 13, Aridis. She's been a standout here tonight. Amari Crockett again to serve with Southeast leading 14-13. Beautiful serve, nice and low. And Treri has to send it over on a free ball. And now Aridis once again, that's out this time. So we're tied again, 14-14. As Alex Marshall checks back in. Intreri serving. And they're going to try Aridis again, and again try to go cross court and miss the line. And a point for Palmetto, and they retake the lead 15-14. They're going to try the middle this time. Fayad overset that one, and actually it was double contact anyway, so 15-15. We're tied again as Guerrero comes in, and looks like Intreri is out as number 9 for Southeast, Layla Hine, will serve. Oh, what do we have? The buzzer went off. I don't know why the buzzer went off. They called the point. They called the point for Palmetto, I think. Scoreboard still says 15-15. I assume that's a point for Palmetto because Palmetto is back to serve. But the buzzer went off in the middle of play. Discussion now between Douglas and the down ref. See if we can get this squared away. So we've got Montau and Baez in, as well as here comes number 9, Hines, checking back in. And actually, it looks like the down ref is just checking to see the lineup, and I think, are we squared away? I'm not sure. I'm not sure we are. Still a discussion at the scorers table, so we apologize for this delay here, but it does look like that they've got it squared away, and it is 16-15, and Palmetto leads, and they're serving now. This is Waldo, short serve, and Layton tipped that, and it's a point for Southeast. So Fayad was coming in to dig that out, but Layton tipped it, and it went out, and so it's a point for Southeast as number 8, Lejuria Thomas, checks in at outside hitter, and we've got Montal serving for Southeast. Deep serve, handled well, and in the middle is a good shot by Riley Anderson, the middle. A senior for Palmetto, she scores, and it's 17-16 as Fayad is going to check out and Phillips is going to come in. As well as number 8, Taylor Dees. Grace Phillips serving. Just clears the net. In fact, it hit the tape. But Southeast gets it over. From the back row, Cardenas. Tipped. And I think she was in the net. 18-16, Palmetto leads. Grace Phillips serving again. Setting up Thomas on the outside. She got downhill but couldn't get it over the net. Nice approach, nice swing. Just didn't make contact. Phillips again. 19-16 is our score. That'll go down as an ace for Phillips. 20-16. And looks like we got a timeout. Want to give a shout out to the video production teacher here at Southeast, Amanda Clark, and all of her great video production students. They're running the camera. They've helped us set up. They're going to help us break down, and they have been fantastic tonight. So thank you to Miss Clark and all your great students for their help tonight. Grace Phillips serving again. Thomas tips it. Oh, and from the right side, number 8, Taylor Dees just kind of snuck that over for a point. (21-16) as Phillips serves. Free ball for the Tigers. Here comes Marshall, and it goes into the net. 21-18. Excuse me, 21-17 is our score. And here's Aridus, who we've seen with some fantastic serves tonight. And as soon as I say that, she serves it out. And that's what we call the announcer's jinx. So sorry about that, Claudia. Number 4, Nikki Canella serving. Still alive. Got to play that. And it's out. Just out. So nice job playing that second ball that hit off the net. 22-18. Thomas checking out. And looks like we've got number 4 coming in for Southeast, Jocelyn Diaz. As well as number 7 coming in, Sarah Carrillo, as Baez takes a seat. Diaz serving. It's short, so 23-18. Riley Anderson to serve. Setting up on the outside, number 7, Carrillo. Can't get that over, and we've got match point coming up for the Tigers. And a timeout on match point. So Coach Turhan Douglas wants to talk things over. We've talked about his Coach Douglas's impressive resume, being a former college coach, including the men's volleyball coach for the University of Southern California. But just in speaking with him, his attitude about this team, his positive outlook, I just came away from that conversation just being very impressed. And I do think he's going to have them going in the right direction. All right, here's Anderson to serve, trying to put this game away on match point. Back row set, and that is the game. So the Palmetto Tigers win it 3-0. They won the first one 25-15, second set 25-14, and this one they win 25-18. Great job by Palmetto. They improved to 3-3 on the year. Coach Erica Blaney's got her team on the right track. And for Southeast, Coach Douglas's Seminoles fall to 0-2. So once again, thank you for joining us. For Matt Messenger and for Adam McCune out in the truck. And again, thank you to Amanda Clark here at Southeast High School and all of her great video production students. I'm Stephen Oposky. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Manatee Schools Television.